This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening. Occupational Health and Safety is investigating after a worker suffered burns to his hands when a tank at the Hardisty Tank Farm caught on fire today. The tank was being cleaned when it happened, and while the blaze has been contained to the unit, there's a large plume of thick black smoke billowing from the terminal. Other workers have been evacuated while the situation is dealt with. An air quality advisory remains in effect for the region, which officials is saying the smoke could affect health and visibility. Range Road 95 south of Highway 13 was shut down for that time. The CBC says the RCMP is refusing to acknowledge that the deaths of a husband and wife in Saskatchewan last month were actually a murder-suicide. Shirley and Donald Parkinson were found dead on the couple's farm near Unity on September 10th. The CBC says Saskatchewan's chief coroner and the woman's mother have confirmed that Shirley Parkinson's death was a homicide, but the Mounties insist it was simply a sudden death. Mandy Mayer, an RCMP or Saskatchewan spokesman, says the Federal Privacy Act prohibits them from releasing an individual's personal information when the public is not in danger. She says that since there wasn't a suspect at large or a pending criminal trial, there was no reason to release the information. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, what if that treasure box is getting full? The City of Lloydminster is making an effort to decrease the amount of waste going into the landfill. And as Anika Nottveit reports, with National Waste Reduction Week kicking off next week, the city is hoping that residents will make a conscious effort to recycle.
Flattened cardboard, recycle.
It's all about lessening the impact on the environment, something the city has improved on in the last few years.
We had a goal set, and we're at 41% diversion of the total waste stream to the end of August. And that means all the recyclables and organics in the blue bag and the green bin that are not going to the landfill are being diverted from the total waste stream.
Now, city staff say that more than 5,000 tons of blue bag and other organic waste material have been diverted from the Lloydminster landfill. But they say one of the biggest challenges that residents face is knowing which garbage items go where.
It's just a different method of handling, and once you're over that initial change, it becomes habit.
And that's why we have launched this challenge, is to give us an opportunity to engage residents and to let residents know that they can go to the website to find out what material goes into which cart. They can call City Hall, ask us a question.
The contest is an activity page outlining where waste items should be placed, and there's a prize for the winner.
1 year's supply of blue bags and compostable bags and a $50 gift card from Future Shop. So we're drawing one winner from each garbage zone, so there will be 5 winners.
The contest ends November 5th. Anika Nottveit, Newcap News.
If you frequent the Lloydminster Airport, you'll see a new face in charge, as the city has hired a general manager for the first time ever. For Fred Ackerman, it was a dream come true to be hired on as the general manager for the local airport with an aviation background spanning years.
I started as an aircraft engineer while I was still in high school, but my most related experience would be business manager of a charter company that operated out of Lloydminster here for 4 years.
It's been identified as a priority from a council perspective. We all know that airports are important to the growth of your economy, and so we hired Fred on to help us create a 20-year plan of where we see the future of the airport going.
Ackerman will be making sure the airport runs with compliance of federal, provincial and municipal regulations, as well as leading an airport liaison committee.
The main thing there is to provide feedback to us from the user's perspective of anything that we might want to do when we're growing the airport.
Staff at the airport are doing research for 2015 as they hope to attract new carriers and businesses.